the back of the barrier. But they're off on this occasion. And Secrecy jumped away well in company with Kimberly Rose. Driving forward, Planet Cash, striking fella. And coming over now is our Nemesis, looking for the front as well. Roundabout Glory's going to find itself posted, going up to the first turn, pushing up near the rail, Sunny Times. Also right there in the middle is Got Lucky as they work into the back straight. Dropping out Super Romany, Savorsky, and the tail ender is Black for Cash. As they sort themselves out, going by the 1300 mark, and our Nemesis came right across the face of the field to take over. And as they go out to the riverside, our Nemesis takes over by a length, striking fella. On the inside, Secrecy third. Tack goes Boom with that lime green cap punching around them 3 deep to fourth. A length away behind those then came Planet Cash and Roundabout Glory, who's trailing 3 deep. A length and a half to the favourite Kimberly Rose. Then came Black for Cash, improving from the back of the field, getting up on the inside of that pair, Sunny Times at the 800. Further back behind those, next of all is Got Lucky, with just a couple behind it, Super Romany and Savorsky. Our Nemesis shows the way at the 600 mark by almost a length on striking fella. Down near the inside, the grey Secrecy. This leader still travelling particularly well. Tack goes Boom is next. Around it came Planet Cash, being stoked up, trying to work into it. Roundabout Glorious right off the track. Kimberly Rose back in behind them, finding a bit of room, pushing into the clear. At the top of the straight now, and down Nemesis by a length. Down the outside, Planet Cash from striking fella. Kimberly Rose is lengthening stride. She's coming out after Planet Cash. Planet Cash with a bit of a kick though. 100 to go. Planet Cash for the moment holding Kimberly Rose, who I don't think can do any better. Then further back came Black for Cash, but it's Planet Cash. Planet Cash was too good for the favourite Kimberly Rose. Black for Cash ran third. Super Romany improving. Nice enough run there, getting home behind them to fill fourth. Right behind them, Roundabout Glory. Then further back, striking fella also Got Lucky. Our Nemesis weakened. Secrecy likewise. Further back in the field, Savorsky is next in. It beat a couple to the line. They included Tack goes Boom and Sunny Times, who finished back there a long last. 3's the winner, Planet Cash. Topples the favourite, Kimberly Rose. Black for Cash finishing on into third place. Super Romany fourth. The numbers are 3, 4, 5 and 2. 3, 4, 5 and 2 the placings. Planet Cash going back to back. The son of Dash for Cash for Summer Dixon. Joe has a party aboard and produces a good win there. She loomed Kimberly Rose, but you could just sense with 100 to go that Planet Cash still had a little bit to offer and was able to hold off Kimberly Rose quite comfortably. Black for Cash and Super Romany improving with racing, having his fourth run now the campaign, and certainly getting home well enough there in the late stages. The winner is owned by K&I Casma, P. Higgins, A. Dobson, M. Watkins, D. Harrison, M. Shipley, C. Harrison, K. Lucas and B. Batja. And Joe as a party delivers a winning ride here for Summer Dixon. Kimberly Rose is by Hellbent out of Amber's Waltz, S.J. Miller, Brad Parnham, and Black for Cash by Demerit in the art of Justine Erkelins and handled by claiming apprentice Jefferson Sang. 6, 3, 5, 50 the SPs there, race number 6 on the card, and the margins a length and a half. They ran 50, 25, 152.5 there for the 1800 metres, a very steadily run affair. The last event, the Drum and Golf Handicap over 1600, here at 5:30, and in the last 15s out the emergency in Ginger and Tonic. As we head back downstairs to Lockie, and Summer's certainly got this horse racing in very good form. In fact, it has been in good form, whilst always not in the winners list, been producing some very good consistent performances and rewarded with its second straight victory.
Exactly right, Darren. A really nice win from Planet Cash to make it back-to-back wins, in fact, as winning trainer Summer Dixon joins me now. Summer, congratulations on the win. How often do we see that? A horse that hadn't been in the winner's circle for so long, over 900 days, and now makes it back-to-back wins.
Yeah, well, probably don't see it often enough, but really happy we've seen it often with this horse. So I just think he needed that confidence booster, and that's why we took him back to Pinjarra. And the unknown was at Ascot. He hasn't run a good race here for a long time and hasn't been cornering very well. So there's been a lot of stuff we've done behind the scenes to really get the best out of this horse. And yeah, hopefully we can just keep on going with it on now.
After that last win at Pinjarra Park, you referenced to Amelia Hall on that occasion that you feel like he could stretch out over 2,000 and beyond. Is that the way he heads now?
Yeah, he's a bit of an awkward sort of horse, and you know he's getting on a bit now, and he doesn't have the same sprint he does for those shorter trips. So really, if he's going to end up being a Saturday horse, we've got to get him over ground. So that was the plan, just to get the horse to his peak fitness and the best that we could get him. And we've had to think outside the box, to do that. He's a bit of a quirky horse, and we've experimented with a few gear changes and things like that. But while I'm on speaker, I always have to mention my little but great staff, especially Brittany. She's been a really great thing to this team, and she's done a really great job with all the 1%ers. She's the kindest person I know, and the horses really feel that love too, and I'm just really fortunate to have such great support around me.
Really well said, well done.
Thank you.
There's Summer Dixon after the win of Planet Cash. Makes it back-to-back wins, and yet again a beautiful ride from Joey Azzopardi. Scotty, he made sure that he stayed off that fence in the early stages. It looked like there was a vacant position up along the inside rail in the early stages, but both him and Brad Parnham well and truly stayed off the rail, and in the end that was the winning move.
There was a couple of winning moves there. Joey joins us now. Joey, from barrier 4, it looked like 1 out, 1 back was about your position today, but also when you've got that annoying horse 3 deep, no cover, it makes it a little bit trickier.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to map pretty well for us on paper, but yeah, like you stated, there's a few slow ones in front of me earlier. I wasn't too happy with the horse I was following, but the only thing was the horse set to my outside was probably another one far out in the market, so I was able to get out when I wanted, and he was strong to the line. One of his issues has always been cornering here at Ascot. It still didn't look like he took it that well. He didn't. Yeah, because it just takes a bit of riding before the corner too, which doesn't help. It's sort of hard to keep him balanced, but he got around it well enough, and I like the grit that he's got. Sort of the second horse got to him, and he just keeps sticking his head out. He's a horse that can probably go to a Saturday again. He's always been there for most of his career, and go to an 18, or maybe even, if it was at Belmont Park, ideally a 2,000. Yeah, I think so. Look, Summer's done a really good job of placing him, and I think that's been probably the key to him winning his last 2 races. But the way he's going, he probably deserves to be in a Saturday. Speaking of horse that'll get ground, Shaney Bay in the next has to be a chance for a Joey Azzopardi double. Yeah, his run first up was good. Stepping out to the mile today, he should run a good race. Congratulations, well done. Thank you, Sis.
There's Joey Azzopardi, another 10 out of 10 ride aboard Planet Cash, gives the 6-year-old gelding every conceivable chance, and Joey combines with Summer Dixon and Planet Cash to take out the second last here at Ascot. Don't go anywhere, because we still have one more race to come. It's the Drummond Golf Handicap.